stop. Don't you ever pull the lever without thinking how you may affect another member of this family. Yeah, we're all in this together, forever. No matter how alone you ever feel, don't you ever forget how to remember that no one else is ever better than you. No matter how they choose to view you, depending on the mood that they're in, who's gonna win isn't what we're trying to figure out. There are a couple different kinds of people occupying Earth: the predator, the savior, and the damsel in distress. The predator beats on his chest, pretends he's the best, and attempts to make you feel small. He feeds off the stress that you get just to sell you the plastic cure that he's invested in, then invented to in fact infect the initial problem he originally caused. The predator isn't afraid to skin and spray, then look the other way and wait for everything you love to disintegrate. Stress, that is what'll eat you alive before you even have the time to get a little peace of mind before death. Unless of course some sort of metamorphosis occurs and disturbs the chemicals that float around inside your head. It's a mess, isn't it? But it's alright, think about it, you're the damsel in distress. Now comes the savior, kicks in the door, makes sure you're okay and then fixes the door. He cooks you a meal, makes sure that it's warm, fixes a plate, then listens some more. Now the savior, he's a trip of its own. See, it's in the savior's nature to get pricked by the thorn. Ever since he was born, he always had the tendency to measure everybody's pain and help them find a remedy. Swear to God, I thought I was going crazy once. It was when I had the flu and started watching all these movies about how the government was putting poison in my food to make me feel confused and make me go crazy. Now at the same time, I started getting random letters from someone I never met that were totally irrational and started to get tense. For the third letter I read, referenced themes in the dream I had the night before. Laying in bed, I got a call from a friend who told me to check out this theory. He said the earth is hollow and you came from aliens. I said I'd look into it, weary of what sort of world I might just discover. Pulled the wool over my eyes and snuggled with my lover under covers, only to find myself worried. And when I woke up, I went to the library and I got myself some books. One on the hollow earth theory and one on the war on drugs. I read a little from both. I made a couple loose connections, felt convinced, but then again I felt a little bit lost. So in a clouded state of mind, I started to understand that everything I ever thought I was wrong. So I packed up my bag, said thanks to the lady who helped me find what I needed. She said no problem, I said sounds good, where you headed? I said it's a secret. Off to the woods. When I got to the woods, I was surrounded by trees that were bigger than me, and I felt unsafe just like I thought that I would. But soon it went away and everything felt free. When I got home, I called my younger brother to get his opinion on what I went through. He said, what kind of scientific evidence did they provide you with to prove what they knew? I said, well, they said that what's left of the world as we know it is coming to an end. They said they were sent from a land far away to collect and protect the ones who ran from home. They claim there's a shift that is currently in action that will open up the gates of perception to those with a high usage rate of compassion who see the universe as a beautiful place full of distractions. My brother said, wow, seems kinda weird, really hypothetical and epidemic with fear. I said, hey bro, what do you mean? He said, rainbows under your feet? What are you, nuts? Come on Chris, think about it, this is nothing but a cultish myth. You went to college. I said, alright man, but you have to understand, I think with the right side more than the average man. So the logic that you use to put the magic to the test is hard for me to grasp, but I'll try my best. I trust your judgment, bro. I trust your judgment. Peep it, he said. People have always believed in secret societies ever since the growth of the brainstem. So it doesn't surprise me at all that you ran into this wall with the bordered gray tint. But you have to understand that everything you think you know was constructed by man at one point in time. So don't spoil your mind with ideas that go bad like lines in sand when the wind has gone wild. Alright, I think I get what you're saying. Why waste my time on things that make me go crazy? Like something's outside me controlling my life, or something outside me trying to invade me, something outside me holding me down, something outside me attempting to save me, something outside me making me frown, something outside trying to laser beam me. He said that's right, every time you spend your time thinking about who is controlling your life, you are giving up the power that you actually have to influence who you are by glowing your light. So all you can do is look up at the stars and love everybody as if they were a part of you, and know in your heart that what you choose to believe is true is only one part of what you call truth.